Hey everyone! Hey. Welcome to the Canadian Thanksgiving edition of the Rooster Teeth Podcast.
Yay.
This week featuring Gus, Gavin, Barbara, Brandon, and Gus.
Hello.
So it's Columbus Day and also Canadian.
Is it really Columbus?
Canada Day.
Is it really Columbus Day?
Yeah, it's Columbus Day.
I had no idea.
It's Columbus Day, and we're celebrating
really,
the Canadian holiday of Thanksgiving.
So enjoy some food. We got a lovely spread here of traditional food. Sorry we couldn't get the poutine ready
People
for
were
you.
asking me, Kara and Gus were both asking me what like traditional Canadian Thanksgiving food was, and I'm just like, same thing as every holiday everyone ever celebrates is turkey and mashed potatoes and all that
Got
stuff.
some ham. That's a
poutine,
dried up, wonderful piece of ham there.
Does this remind you of the food you had to eat during immersion?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
What is
those turkey
turkey
legs.
Yeah, here, give me some of that.
Do you want a leg?
Yeah.
People aren't so big on Columbus Day anymore, are they?
I heard
It's like
who
falling
was it?
out of fashion.
Someone, I heard someone refer to it today as Explorers Day.
Oh, really?
Well,
Yeah.
it's because Columbus did all that genocide crap.
Yeah, I think it was.
Murdered all
It
those
was
people.
it was rapist.
Wow, this is-
murderer. Is all of it? None of it was good.
None of it
Also,
was good.
didn't really discover America.
Yeah, I think it was in the Indies, right? That's where he. Okay.
Canada.
I did that for Canada.
Yeah?
Thank you. We appreciate it as a country.
It's really good, guys. Dig in.
I thought the Vikings discovered America.
Brandon, would
Yeah,
you like
well, I
anything?
mean, I think a lot of people discovered America over the course
I don't know
of
why-
The
history.
people who fucking lived here.
Yeah.
I mean, the people who lived here for fucking 15,000 years.
They didn't start there, though.
Right, that's why they discovered it.
Yeah. But I just like the fact that Columbus is celebrated. It's like, hey, look what I discovered. And there's all these people here already. It doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Just
Yeah.
like a true American, he took credit for it.
All right, it's time for
Get
the turkey
out.
leg.
It's on November 2nd.
November 2nd from 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. on November 3rd.
All 25 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think Jack had a journal about that.
Yeah, we have a team on extra-life.org. If you search for like Jack Patillo as a player, you're going to find our team. So you should register.
Or search for Rooster Teeth, right?
I tried that. You can only search for players.
You can only search for players. Okay, so search for Jack Patillo. 2 T's, 2 L's. and
Mugshot.
1 big O.
Or just check out his journal on the Rooster Teeth website.
So I'm happy to see that we're taking part in that and expanding what we do a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So are you going to take part in it at all? Anybody here going to take part in it at all?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm probably going to be there for a really big portion of the time just to filter in questions from the community and stuff. Not necessarily play.
Yeah.
Where is it?
We're going to
It's
do
here.
it right on the podcast set.
Oh.
Is it the weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You going to do it?
Sure.
What about you, Brandon?
I don't know. Maybe.
Wow, a lot of great commitments
Wow.
here.
Are you going to do it, Gus?
No.
What the hell? You make us look like
My
assholes.
sister-in-law's getting married that weekend, so I'm not gonna.
I
I'm
just
not gonna
wanted
be
you
here.
to have to answer. I already knew that, but I just
You're an
wanted to hear you.
asshole.
I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna be at a fucking wedding
Where?
in Austin.
For all 25 hours?
Did you
That's
forget
crazy.
that when you were trying to make us feel like assholes? Did you just remember, or was
A
this from the beginning?
25-hour event, and you're going to be at a wedding around the corner.
You're like, maybe they won't ask me. Maybe I can
I
just
don't
get
know.
away with
Maybe you
being
guys
a
are kind of
dick.
rude. This beer's not very good.
Because racism isn't okay, anal is.
Yeah. So then, in reading the
It's Gavin's
AMA,
philosophy
I have
as
something
well.
about that also.
We gotta try some new things. They're just gonna get repetitive. Does that make sense?
What, porn?
No. If it's like two
No, yeah,
dudes,
definitely porn. Like they've done everything, right?
I can't think of anything else that they could do.
Has there been 0G porn?
Rule
we
34.
talked about doing it, I think they tried to do it in the vomit comment, but they weren't allowed or something.
There's had to have been 0G porn.
Why?
I don't know how, but it exists.
Has to
somehow.
have been.
Maybe like they're on strings or something.
No, that's not 0G.
Like it's not legit 0G, but
So,
like,
like-
cinematic 0G.
Some sort of porn with some wire fighting, maybe. But I don't think 0G would have.
What do they
like-
do in space?
Huh?
What do they do in space?
Usually
Fuck.
collect rocks and stuff.
No, I mean like, dude, like, the guy doesn't spend like a year and a half in space and not like.
It's funny you asked that. I just read through something else a little while ago, like right before we came on the podcast. I just read there was another like AMA type thing on Reddit where someone asked that.
What, like, how do you monk it in
Yeah,
space?
like-
I think Miles has a comment.
Can
for us.
astronauts jack off in
It
space?
seems like it would hurt.
And what we're gonna prep for you. But someone who's actually been on the space station said that and even when you're on the space station, there are areas where you can have quiet time to yourself.
Well, it's just a Yeah.
Where does your stuff go when?
I guess you have to collect it. It probably starts like flying all over
Yeah.
the place.
Yeah, but you don't have to do that with poo, do you?
No, because it's like a vacuum.
So
When you
you
go
just-
to the bathroom
You
in
just
space.
put it on the end of your knob and go for it.
Yeah, it's just like this special toilet you sit in. that
Talk
just,
about
like,
a blowjob. Because it's blowing.
sucking.
It's sucking.
Oh,
Although I guess a blowjob's the same thing.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Think of that.
It's just reverse. It's reverse blowing.
Blew my mind.
Yeah.
Are we ready for him over there? All right. So I guess Miles, you have something to say about this?
Okay, on the topic of zero-G porn, I know that there has been underwater porn where they have like respirators and shit.
He's
and there's,
very
like,
excited
coral
about
reefs.
this, by the way.
And then there's been like when you know like when you get in a plane and it goes up and up and up and then it goes down really really fast
Yeah.
and everybody's floating momentarily.
Vomit comet.
That's been done. Is that what that's called? Vomit
Yeah.
comet?
See,
All
I
right,
knew
well, there
it.
you go. So see, it's yeah, no, it's,
So they
it's been
actually
done to the extent that it
Miles,
can be done.
how do you know this?
Because I have the internet.
So wait,
Barbara.
you've seen vomit comet porn?
I haven't seen it, but I know it's out there.
Oh.
Could you do some research for us?
I'll get right on that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. What is the best porn title you've ever seen?
Oh, I have horrible memory, but they're
For all of you,
tremendous.
for all of you.
Like I don't know who writes that stuff, but it's like the
DVDA
best
on DVD.
actors or the best writers in Hollywood. I feel like their side job is just writing funny porn names.
I'll
I
give
feel
you an
like
example.
I feel like that's a lost art, though. Now it's all like so a triple X parody.
I don't know if it's a parody title or if it's actually real, but I like In Diana Jones.
That's a good one. Is Saving Ryan's Privates real?
I don't think so.
Sounds like it.
Sometimes they have really, really good like taglines. My favorite one was for my buddy's 18th birthday. We took him to a porn shop because there's fucking nothing else you can do when you turn 18. So we took him there, and the favorite one that we found was Battle of the Monster Cocks, and the tagline was, "No matter who wins, she loses." That is hands down the
Jesus.
worst
What?
and best title follow-up tagline I've ever seen in pornography.
Jeez,
No
man.
matter who wins, she loses.
That's horrible.
My favorite part of this is Carrie giggling on the side of the podcast here.
Seen some deplorable things.
Carrie likes that one.
Yeah, I did.
Just to add to the previous conversation real quick, there's also skydiving porn.
There's what porn?
Skydiving porn.
Gotta finish fast.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I could totally do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a problem for any of us.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no.
Is it just free fall or is it parachute too?
It was free fall. I think they stopped before the parachute because that
Yeah,
seems
you would
that
think
seems
those
Okay.
would like
Well,
get
you could do
intertwined.
tandem.
That'd be the most fierce
Yeah.
pull-out.
That goes back to our conversation earlier.
Yeah.
Can you imagine
thick.
pulling the parachute while you're inside? That'd be the most fierce pull-out in history.
Yeah, I don't. That's bad. That's bad.
So surely there's some people out there that have gone skydiving that had seen if they could race their spit to the bottom.
Yeah, so surely
think,
someone's gotten cum rained on them
Oh,
like
okay.
miles high in the sky.
All right. Thanks, guys.
We're out.
Well,
And
and
someone
that on the
someone below is like, I
cum
think a
rain.
bird just shit on me.
We are a family-friendly show.
No, we're not. Like
What do you
that.
think is the worst accent on the planet?
Boston.
I watched Fargo last night. That's pretty. What accent is that?
That's like Minnesotan. That's like, yeah.
Wisconsin, Minnesota, yeah.
That's atrocious.
That's
Really bad.
yeah.
Shout out
that's
to
hard
everybody
use
from
to.
that region listening to the podcast.
I used to. I've talked about it before. I used to go to Wisconsin and Minnesota a lot for my old job. So I feel like I got used to that accent after spending so much time there.
Hey, Barbara.
Yeah.
Would you ever do DVDA?
What? I didn't hear what you said.
Would you ever do DVDA?
DVDA?
Yeah.
What's that?
Double
Vaginal, double anal.
double anal.
No!
Would you ever do
Do you
double?
think there's more billionaires or more DVDA veterans?
Would you?
All right, who are the two hottest dudes?
Ryan Reynolds, Channing Tatum.
Okay, so if they both wanted in at the same time, you would let them? No?
What if they split it? What if it wasn't?
What if it was like not at the same time?
What?
One in, one out. So they're not actually
Like a
in at the same
seesaw or
time.
like pistons?
Wait,
and a
why
car?
Yeah.
are we doing this though?
Well, you know what I mean.
You're
Like
saying
this?
front and you're saying front and back, not back and back.
Is it
Yeah.
okay? Is it like this, or like this?
Does anybody? Do we have a
Barbara.
doll somewhere? Just blank.
What is your obsession?
We should stop talking about this.
You keep bringing up DVDA.
I was just wondering if Barbara would do it.
No.
Really?
Why do you want to know so bad?
Why are you surprised? I
Yeah.
feel like the common answer is no.
Would you do that with another guy?
With 3 other guys?
With 3 other guys?
Well, that's what it is. Can you not count?
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Porn math is hard.
2 and 2. Double
No, I
double.
wouldn't do that.
Yeah, of course.
Why not, Gavin? What's stopping you? Jesus.
Fucking demented.
Would you be
Shut
upset
up.
if you found out your dog was just a robot and it was being driven by a lizard?
What?
You know, like that dude in Men in Black who's got the little alien in his
A little
head.
alien guy in
It's
him.
just like a dude like controlling Benjamin.
I don't even know how to respond to that, dude. I'm sorry. I can't deal with that.
That is the weirdest question I think you've ever asked on the podcast, and that's saying a lot.
Would you feel betrayed if Benjamin was a person?
What if you dog?
Yeah. We've shared some private moments.
Didn't we ask that question on the podcast
Dreadfully
once?
honest.
If you had a clone, would you bang that clone?
That's a whole different thing.
No, I think the question is that masturbation?
No, but would you do it?
I think
No.
Gus is saying if he was a woman interested in him.
The way this question works, every guy says no, every girl says yes.
Yeah.
You would
Oh yeah, totally.
go down.
Would you?
Yours.
Your own clone.
Your clone, Chris.
Chris would not. Kara's
Why would
telling
we be asking if you
Kara's
would
telling me in my ear that she would. So yeah, your theory is correct.
Why would you?
It's because girls are very
Chris is sat in the corner going, "Yeah, I totally would." Oh, I thought you were talking about Barbara's clone. Like, Chris would bang
Well, this is gonna
Barbara's
be
clone.
really awkward. Not you, but the
but
clone.
my clone. She's gonna be really cool.
So you
Don't
wouldn't
worry.
bang Barbara?
Why are these questions right now? Let's stop this.
Oh, Chris.
I'd bang.
He's like clutching a beer there so nervously. It's really
and it's like
endearing.
right in the center of his crotch, like subconsciously, like
I wouldn't even
Keeping
want
it at
to.
bay.
I wouldn't even want to flirt with myself,
Yeah, that would be weird.
let alone touch or do anything.
Well, you wouldn't
goofy.
have to. You'd both just be like, "Let's do this."
No, this one wouldn't. The other one might.
What?
What's hard to understand about that?
Everything. So your clone would want to bang you, but you wouldn't want to bang it. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I can't speak for my clone because I'm not him, but
But
I wouldn't want to.
It's just you.
But your clone's you.
Like, imagine
But
just
if
you again. You have the same thoughts, the same everything.
if we cloned you, your clone would be thinking exactly what you're thinking
no,
right
that's
now.
not true because otherwise we'd be moving the same way.
No,
But
it's
you're
just
not
like
in the same place.
What?
I'm so
You're moving the way you are because of where you are. If your clone was standing there, he would not be moving the same as you.
Okay.
It would be like if you were standing there, what thoughts would you have? Those are the thoughts he's having.
Yeah, but if we were just stood facing each other and we both had the same brain with the same thoughts, if I did this, so would he, wouldn't he?
Yeah, except it would be the other hand.
But
No, you
that'd be
wouldn't-
hard to have sex with.
Dumb conversation.
Every conversation we have is dumb. Fucking almost 300 dumb conversations.
Yeah. What podcast are we on right now?
Gus, would you like your clone?
No. Why would I? I don't like anybody.
You wouldn't want to hang out with your clone? You both are like have the same mentality.
No.
Real quick, Chris has been reminding me to bring up the gauntlet because episode 3 premieres on Sunday. But
Does it?
He's been doing it because I don't have an earpiece, so he couldn't tell me. So he's been miming it,
You could have told me, Chris.
and
was
he
wondering-
started doing it during like our double anal penetration conversation. So he was just kind of like,
Oh,
I was like, Chris, what point are you?
Oh,
are
like
you
the
trying to
gauntlet.
make?"
Wow.
I was like, I don't know.
I literally have an earpiece and you have a headset you can talk to me.
I don't know how relevant that
I just
is.
saw
Yeah.
Chris like creepily staring at you,
So-
smiling, trying to get your attention.
Watch the gauntlet.
are you playing Pokemon?
You were
I've
saying
been playing the shit out of some Pokemon.
You really have?
Yeah, I
I
played
didn't
like,
think you would.
I think I'm like 8 hours in.
I didn't think you liked Pokemons.
I hate it. I fucking hate it.
Gus was telling us at lunch today that he like was playing it for a couple hours and he wanted to like smash his DS because he was so angry.
No, I want to smash my DS because someone fucked me on a Wonder Trade.
Oh, I thought it's because you hate Pokemon.
Fuck. You can trade. You pick a Pokemon, and then a random person in the world picks a Pokemon, and then you connect with each other and then trade them without knowing what you're getting.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I thought I was sending out like a super low level character. And I was like, I'm gonna fuck this person over. They sent me an even lower level character. So mad.
What was it? A level 3
A level 3
Bumblebee?
Bumblebee. Fuck that. I already had like a level 12 Bumblebee. I need their fucking level 3 shit.
So are you actually enjoying the game?
No.
You
Gavin,
don't like it?
No, not at all.
Who's your favorite Pokemon?
I've really lost the plot with Pokemon after the first 151.
You lost the plot? Here, let me catch you up. You're a little kid, you gotta catch them. The end. There's some trainers and some people you have to beat.
I think I caught all 151 from Pokemon Yellow.
It's like, I feel like I have to play it and I have to finish it because I realize and acknowledge that it's a super huge franchise People really like it.
Do you find it addictive?
I can't judge it without having played one. Next
Happy
time.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
This is the Rooster Teeth Podcast Irish edition.